Hi everyone, Delores here with another edition of Sweeping Saturday. Today I'm happy to talk to you about a piece of equipment that I really like, and that is the delivery stick. The delivery stick is a great piece of equipment. Many curlers use them. Delivery stick curlers also have their own competitions, which is awesome. There are a lot of different reasons for using a delivery stick. Sometimes people are injured and they can't slide, back issues, knee issues, that kind of thing. A lot of people use the delivery stick just because they don't like the slider, which is fine. So it's a great piece of equipment, lots of different reasons to use it. It's perfectly acceptable. And we'll talk about the different types of delivery sticks. Everybody is built a little bit differently, tall, short, that kind of thing. So some of these delivery sticks are adjustable. This one is a carbon fiber delivery stick, so it's very light, but it's not adjustable. So that might be a problem for some people. I find it quite easy to use because I'm very tall. This delivery stick is, we have this one in the pro shop. It's adjustable. You can extend it to the to a height that suits you. And it's also got a padded handle, which is really nice. Now, when you're trying to decide what length your delivery stick should be, it should be, a good starting point is to put it down on the floor and have it come up to your armpit. So that is kind of a general guideline when you're trying to decide how long your delivery stick will be. And then you can try that out. If that is comfortable and works for you, then you use it there. If you want it a little bit shorter or a little bit longer, you can adjust it. Keep in mind that when you do adjust it, you're going to be changing the angle that the stick meets the ice in front of you or is attached to the rock. So I think it's a good idea to try a few things before you decide. Now this delivery stick has a different kind of handle on it. There's no padding on it, but again, you just turn it. And this is great for traveling too. You can shrink it right down like that and it goes into your curling bag. So you pull it out here, there's a line and an arrow that shows you how to tighten it. So with no padding, it does have a nice handle on the end. So that fits nicely and there's some grooves in it, which helps you to hold on to it. So that's a really good one as well. So let's talk a little bit now about how to use these. Now the way to hold the delivery stick to allow for a clean release is to put it in your hand so that you've got the V here between your thumb and your forefinger right on the top. Keep in mind that when it's time to release the stone, the movement is just like you're turning a doorknob on a door. So you have to keep the stick stationary while turning it. Now, when you're setting your rock up, because there's so much distance at the start between you and your rock, you need to put your rock a little bit further out. So you put it out here, set the handle once you know what the shot is, which rotation you're putting on the rock. Put your stick on the end there. You start the rock at either 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock, depending on which rotation you're putting on the rock. You put your foot in the hack and line up exactly the same as you would if you were sliding, doing a slide delivery. So you come forward and get in position like this, with the stick coming right out from where your belly button would be, and your arm coming around the front. So this is your starting position. One of the challenges, the stick does bring some unique challenges to the delivery, and one of those is that as you're walking, normally when you're walking, you're shifting your weight from side to side, and you're swinging your arms like this, and that's how you stay balanced when you're walking. When you're using the delivery stick on the ice, and you start shifting your weight from side to side as you're walking towards your target, what tends to happen is that your arm just naturally starts to go out like this because you're used to swinging your arms. So you can see now that the stick has changed so that when I release it, it's going to be very difficult for me to release it straight on my target as I was set up like this. So by the time I get to the hog line, my stick will be like that, and there's a pretty good chance I'm going to send it offline when I release it. So something that you can do to help keep your arm in place is to take a glove or a mitt and put it underneath your arm here and squeeze that glove in place there. If you're walking and your arm starts to go out like this, the glove will fall. So you put the glove or the mitt in there, keep it tucked in, and that will help you to keep your hand in place. So another thing that can tend to happen, another challenge with the delivery stick, is that when you release it, you kind of overturn it and send it offline. So follow through is really, really important with the stick release. When you release it, you want to make sure that your stick stays straight behind the rock rather than being off to the side, to the right, or to the left. If you go like that, it's a pretty good chance, again, that you're going to be sending the rock offline. So when you release it, look down at your stick, look at your follow through, and make sure that the stick is directly behind the rock when you released it. Another challenge with the stick delivery is that your perspective is different. You're not down low behind the rock, you're standing up very high. And so that changes your view of the shot. Now, one of the challenges for stick curlers is releasing the rock before the hog line. And again, it's because your perspective is different. Now, what I like to do, and it works for me, and you know, I'm fairly tall and I have long limbs, so if this works for me, it's probably going to work for most people. And that is, I use the doubles markers in the ice. You can see the little markers there for doubles. And when I'm delivering, I come up here, when my foot reaches the marker, I take one more step and then release. And I know that if I only take one step past this double marker, my rock will not go over the hog line. I will be able to release it before that.